paint out of this can because look how much there's in there. We have to take an empty can and pour just a little bit in. This is called our cutting can because we're going to cut with this. We can't carry this around. We don't want to accidentally trip or fall with that. You see how much we have in here? That can do a number of windows. That's all we need. Put the lid back on this, and we keep coming back to this can as this runs out. Every few windows we come back. And we'll do this window now. Any cobwebs that might be there. That's an amazing coverage. This paint is absolutely amazing. It's made by Sherwin-Williams. It's called Duration. You can apply it at very cold temperatures to above, which is much colder than any other paints I've ever heard of or ever worked with. Not that you would want to apply it when it's only 2 above, but they guarantee that it's not gonna have a problem. Other paints, they say 10 above minimum. That's Celsius, by the way, not Fahrenheit. Because we're in Canada. You see how I'm going up with the brush as well as down? When I go up, I put strain on the bristles and it helps to get out some of the excess paint that's in there. If you're always going one way with the brush, you can build up a lot of excess paint in the brush. And this is a way to get rid of some of that excess paint. Just a little friendly tip. Now we'll do the bottom of the window. The top of the window required a ladder, and the bottom doesn't. You'll notice that when I grab paint, I don't grab it the way most people do. I don't do this and wipe, because then you just end up with a lot of paint on the side of the can dripping down. And it doesn't make a lot of sense when you think about it, because if you want paint to be on your bristles, why are you wiping off your bristles? You want to load the bristles up. It sort of defeats the purpose. So what you do is you put your paintbrush in your can and you just do that. So you're keeping the paint on the bristles while not letting any paint drip off as you pull it out of the can. Wiping is a bad habit. It's a habit all people get into when they start painting. I did it for about 5 years before I weaned myself off of that wiping habit. That's it. Another window. Aren't we lucky, eh? Got windows everywhere. Look how much painting I can do with one load of the brush. And I try to get that lip as well. That's good form. Put the brush in that little groove and draw it down. Got some dirt here. Now before I paint the bottom of that left window, since I'm on the ladder, I might as well do the top of the right window as well, because I can reach it. It's good to be methodical when you're painting so you don't forget to paint a section, which is easy to do when you're painting the same color as I am now. Put the brush in here. So brushes can be drawn up, they can be drawn down, they can be punched into corners. Whatever it takes. What you don't do with a brush is you don't paint sideways like this. You see some amateurs painting like this. That's not how brushes are to be used. You have to paint, you have to draw the brush parallel to the bristles. The bristles go up or they go down, they don't go sideways. Nobody paints sideways. Anyone who paints sideways doesn't know what they're doing. We're not painting the hull of a freighter here. We're painting trim. Now, is that paint on the glass? It is, you see? So we have our handy dandy paint scraper there. Neatness, very important when you're a painter. They're not just paying you to apply the paint, they're paying you to apply the paint neatly. Any monkey can apply paint, but can he do it without painting everything else in the process? Ah, there's the rub. And we gotta get underneath here. Here we go on another window. Brush gets drawn down, brush gets drawn up. Cover that caulking. Get the brush in the corner there and draw it back across the top of the lintel. Go. Oh, we got some old paint here. It came off. Go. Nice and easy, which is a hair product for women, but it's also the way you should paint. Guys are making a lot of noise. I don't know why. I'm not making any noise. I don't know why they're making noise. Why can't we all just be quiet? That's the good thing about painting. It's a very much a silent occupation. Not a lot of noise created. You're not going to wake anybody up. Boy, this paint is thick, I'll tell you. It's not like latex paints in the past. This is a thick paint, which is what you want. If the customer only wants one coat, then it better be thick. this customer is only paying for one coat. I suggested 2, but he wasn't willing to pay the extra money. So I gave him the option of paying for 1.